Alright, now that we got bombs, let's get out of here. We'll just quickly, well, actually, I don't need them right now. Well, why not? I might as well, equip them while I have the chance. Our boat should be over by the harbor. He's not gonna be down there like he used to. Oh, hello. We have, a mailbox. Alright, what's up? At some point we're gonna get some of those, oh, right! Once you have the, bombs, you'll be able to actually get bombs at Beetle's store. And he gives you a special shop ship charge, which will allow you to go to... It'll tell you where pretty much every single one of his shop ships are. Including the one at Rockspire Isle. Hold on, let me, just open her up real quick. Yeah, you can't see it right now, but I do have it here, and, it's in a bunch of places. Actually, you know what? Here. Now you can see where everything is. Including where he's, you know, pretending to not know you. Oh, shoot, while I was at Greyfish Isle, I should have probably got the map for it. Oh, well. Well done. Our preparations are complete. If what that girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. We must meet with Jobin and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, Oni-chan. Oh, yeah. Now let's head downwards. Actually, I'll put the bait on, because you might want to get the, fishman from here. I'm kind of going down this way, because I'm hoping that there's, something that shows up. Yep, right there. That is where Cyclos is. It's also where some big octos are, but I'm gonna kind of just quickly go get the fishman. Fishman. But yeah, that cyclone right there. I'm gonna go there first because I'd like to test my luck. And of course, we gotta do some more Scottish manfish and all that. I keep saying that. I keep saying manfish. It's fishman. Fishman. Say it like he's a robot master or something. Oh, that'd be interesting. A robot master named Fishman. Let me tell you something, small fry. The school on that Windfall Island has one gorgeous teacher. But the thing is, this gang of four-letter hoodlums is always causing trouble for her. Those little delinquents like to cause all sorts of trouble. They go climbing trees and hiding behind buildings instead of going to school. What a bunch of savages. Somebody's got to scold those scoundrels and set them straight for the sake of that poor teacher. You hear me, Fry? And that's all the info I got to offer. Well, alright, took care of that, and now we just need to get the joy pendants so I can actually complete this game. Yeah, so we're gonna deal with Cyclos here. What kind of voice did I give? I don't know. Oh, I remember now. Foolish creature who do not fear the gods, to the end of the sea with you. Let the winds of Cyclos' wrath blow you away. Now, we can't do anything about him right now, but once we get our next dungeon item, we will be good to go. But we can't do anything about Cyclos right now. As far as I know, his most frequent appearances are here on Northern Triangle Isle, the Mother and Child Isles, which we haven't been to yet. Oh, they put me near Great Fish. That's a good thing. And Shark Island, which is actually on our way. Yeah, we can't... Like, if you get sucked up in one of the cyclones, it drops you off in a random location. I don't know if it's set on which locations are randomized, but, I know that once we have the ability, there are set locations from which there will be, from where we can fast travel to. And I'd like to get those before I do anything else. Anywho, while I'm here, I'm gonna just quickly get some more bait out, because I never did get the thing here. Yeah, how lucky is it that we got dropped off here at Great Fish Isle? I'll be coming back here pretty often. Not just because of the manfish, but because I need to take care of a few other things. Speaking of which, where is he? There he is. I see him jumping around. Because it's so dark out, I can barely see where he is. I gotta say, though, in terms of, like, atmosphere, this Endless Night is, like, it really has that evil feeling. It really does. Like, the mood and everything, the music, it is so fitting. But, you know, these kinds of conditions, when you're actually out on sea, it's definitely not good. Like, it definitely feels threatening. Like, don't be out here when this weather is about. I'm not gonna do a voice for him because it's kind of another one for a certain thing that we'll be dealing with much later in the game, obviously. And I think you know what it is. I should not need to say anything. Now, I don't need to use my cannon just yet, because, well, I mean, coming here, we're definitely going to need to use a cannon. And as much as I'd like to go and do that thing now, I don't know if we can. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Why not? I need to waste a little time anyway. And plus, it gives me less time to... Like, it takes away time that... I don't know where I'm going with it. It's kind of like just getting this stuff done as I go along through the story. And to me, that's actually a good thing, because it means, I can pace it out a little better instead of just trying to speed through everything like crazy. The Islet of Steel. A man-made island that we will be coming to. The Triumph Forks. Shot showing you where to find them. Of course, getting is the hard part. Now, I don't know if we can actually do this yet. I'm actually kind of curious. Because there's a bunch of cannons here. Anyway, push left on the D-pad and you will bring out the cannon. And then, of course, fire away. You have a reticle and path that shows you where your cannonballs are going to go. And just note that there is a lot of slowdown here. Especially when you've got multiple cannons firing. I'm actually gonna pull that, because since I don't have my UI, it doesn't show me how many bombs I have left. I'm getting more slowdown and stuff. Actually, can I? I actually can. Holy crap, I didn't think I'd actually do this early. I mean, this is definitely going to help with, well, an obvious thing that will be taken care of. That's getting the Triforce shards. And these places have, like, a lot of money in them as well, because, obviously, we have to pay up the wazoo in order to get, well, what we need for these charts, because you gotta get them translated. Like, I didn't really think I could go and do this right now. I mean, you wouldn't even think of it at first, but... Hey, it's there, it's on the way. And I also got more bombs, so... There you go. Triforce charts! You can't read it yourself, so you have to get it deciphered somewhere. Now, the obvious thing here is, the whole thing with getting the Triforce shards... Originally, there were 8 charts. And you had to get all 8 of them, and then, well, you had to get them translated by Tingle, who makes you pay up the wazoo for them. Now, oh, should I go to Nino Rock? You know what? Sure. Like I said, this knocks out a lot coming up. And, hey, if it means taking some extra time to, you know, get some things out of the way. Oh! I just saw him! I just saw him. But, anyway, let's out of the way. I will be coming back. But, honestly, I'd like to just spend a little extra time doing this, getting some stuff out of the way. And, really, why not? Like I said, I will be coming back later for some other stuffs.
You've seen the boats sailing around here with the real huge cannons, right, Fry? I bet you those things have their hulls packed with treasure. Of course, if you don't have a cannon yourself, there's no way you'll ever sink one of them. And that's all the info I got to offer.
I don't know what. I'm almost regretting this decision like I'm regretting the calling Link Oni-chan. Oh, there they are. There's our targets. Actually, I probably shouldn't be doing this right now. I probably should not be doing this right now, but there's that one battleship right there. That one's the one we need to sink. We're already starting to get slow down. Actually, there was one thing about the about battles on the sea that really irked a lot of people in the original Wind Waker, and it was the fact that if you ever got hit by a cannon, or, like, basically got hit by anything, you would get knocked off the boat and have to climb back on before you could even go and do anything. Now, you just get hit. You just get hit, and that's pretty much it. There we go! I need to try and figure out if... Oh, never mind. I guess I got it. I think this one's also a chart. But anyway, back to what I was talking about with the Triforce Shard Hunt. Yeah, they actually downsized the amount of charts needed to 3. And with that, they decided to add 5 more regular treasure charts as opposed to what you would normally have. Like, normally, in the original Wind Waker, you had 41 treasure charts. In this game, you have 46 regular treasure charts. That's, of course, because they took away 5 of the Triforce charts, and in their place, they actually put the shards in. So, it took a lot of the hassle out of dealing with the Triforce shards. Kind of like with how they dealt with the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time, and how you did things with the Iron Boots. You know, they wanted to better the whole thing, like, improve... What do they call it? A quality of life improvement? Is that... Am I using the term right? I think I am. Alright. We're all the way down here at Outset. Good thing they already have this particular island charted. This, Dragon Roost, and... Oh wait, not Dragon Roost. Dragon Roost is an automatic one after you try to leave. But this, Windfall, and Forsaken Fortress are always already charted. Have you noticed, Oni-chan? Morning has not broken since we arrived at Great Fish Isle, the land that was so ravaged by monsters. It is as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Valu spoke of. Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again after such a long time away. We can speak with Jabin after you do. It's just like him. It's like taking something that's bad and seeing the bright side of it. I actually do kind of like that, because, you know, sometimes something might seem super bad, but there can even be a bright side to the dark side. And I haven't thought of that quote in a long time. Comment question. Do you guys know where that quote comes from? The bright side of the dark side. Where should I go? Oh, where should I go? I should actually go to our house first, because of, well, what's really going on. I'll probably get a ferry later. I mean, where I'm going next, I will need to get a ferry. But, anyway, Link's grandma, after Link and Arl left, she took a turn for the worse. Like, at this point, it's pretty much like nightmares. A constant nightmare. So, you don't have to do this, but, you know, it really helps. I mean, for one, it makes you feel a lot better. And two, this is gonna get you something really, really good. Also, can I just point out her, that went automatic, by the way. Can I point out that her little blanket right there has an upside-down Triforce on it? Does this mean that she's secretly from Lowrul? I'm sorry, I couldn't help. I couldn't help reference that. Well, we're at least, we at least got this taken care of. Gotta look out for family. I mean, it also depends on what that family's like. Really, if there's one side of the of my family, it's my mother's side. My father's side, I couldn't give a damn anymore. They don't really... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be going into personal family matters and that. I don't know, I just thinking about this kind of, put it in my head. Anywho, we get the best healing item in the game, the Elixir Soup. This healthy soup your grandmother makes replenishes all of your life energy and magic power. Your attack power also doubles until the first time that you take damage. Now that is one hearty soup. And your kind old grandmother filled your bottle so full that there's 2 helpings inside. This is the absolute best healing item and also the most broken. Because, as it said there, basically the properties of a blue potion, but 2 helpings, and you get to do double damage to enemies until you take a hit. And it damn well means it too. And don't do anything reckless! I love how she adds that there. Anyway, you can come back anytime to get a refill. The only real downside to the Elixir Soup is that you can only have 1 bottle of it at a time. Period. Now, while I'm here, I do want to head up to the forest, because there are some things... Well, there's one thing in particular I want to do that in the original Wind Waker you actually had to do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to complete the game. In fact, that's why the wallet size was increased in this game. Was because of the fact that the wallet size was too small for you to be able to get what you needed in order to get the Triforce charts. Oh, mini blends! I hate mini blends. Well, actually, I've got a little bit of a... I don't know how to put it. But, mini blends, they are downright annoying. Well, apparently, a mini blend just died. Okay. There, we need it to face west. Right over there where that giant whirlpool is, that's where we need to go. In a sec. Well, actually, not in a sec. There's another thing I do want to do. Oh. I see moblins. And a Mothra! Again, that fairy is so satisfying. Actually, I remember I stole a golden feather from the, oh, there's some moth bar right there. I don't want to go in there. I'm gonna avoid that, like the plague. Alright. Come here. We can't do anything about this, until now. Cop. Boom! I don't know. But we gotta head down here. Well, I mean, technically we don't have to, but I really would like to. Finally, get to be introduced to the Great Fairy. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. I always found the design of the Great Fairy in this game weird. I mean, definitely not creepy like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, but still weird. I think one of my favorite designs for Great Fairies is the one in Link to the Past. But anyway, aside from that, now we can hold 1,000 rupees. I think that was the wallet limit in the original Wind Waker 2. Anyway, I'm gonna catch a fairy. If you didn't have a fairy, you could get one from here. If you wanted to heal Link's grandma. Or excuse me, Oni-chan's grandma. Alright, actually, now that Come on. What? Ow! Alright, final. Dude! I sent him flying! I mean... Okay, so... One thing to note, they do not carry golden feathers. The winged ones do. Oh, there's another thing you can do here. If they notice... I killed something. I killed the monster larvae. If the moblins notice, they actually will run from... Oh, crap! Nice! 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 Super nice. I already stole their spoils, so, goodbye. You will not be missed. Alright, let's get out of here. There actually is another thing I want to do, but I'm not sure if I should do it. It's gonna take a while if I do. Oh, what the heck. Oh, hello. The post box is wiggling. Here's the mail, it never fails, it makes me want to wag my tail. I don't want to say that. Oh, I know what this is. This is, for the one shop ship at, Rockspire Isle. The one that I went to get my empty bottle. And he gives you 1 rupee. Beetle, you cheapskate. Well, I guess I'm doing it. I'll come back and do this stuff later. Afterwards, because, I'm just gonna show off the one thing, and then I'm gonna go straight for jobbing. Oni-chan, you are alright. Why did you not tell me about Arrow? That was thoughtless of you. This island has seen hard times ever since you departed. I do not know what you've been doing on your journey, but you seem a little more daring these days. That look in your eye is not the one you left here with. Very good. Show me just how much you've improved your sword skills. Actually, I'll do it later. This is all I can do for you, I'm afraid. Of course, I will always be happy to face off against you. So, I'll come back and do this next time, because, well, to be honest, as much as I'd like to do it now, I am getting on in time. I'm already at 25 minutes. So let's take care of, Jobin, and then we'll, do some side stuff as we, move on. Oh, right, he probably wants me to, yeah. So, I'm gonna search for the cave or on the backside of Outset. Good thing it is not far from here. Like I said, before, is right here. Let's pull that cannon out. I don't think we ever used anything for, down on the D-pad. So, obviously we don't want to get sucked up into that whirlpool. What we want to do is, of course, use bombs on this thing. Watch how many you have. Try to aim for, you know, the obvious spots. Like, you want to hit up there first. Then start making some damage in the middle section. Might have to make one more rotation, because it doesn't look like I'm going to have enough. Never mind! I thought it'd take me another hit or two. Or, you know, more than 2 hits, I guess. But, okay, just 1 hit. Hey, I'm not complaining. Whatever gets through this faster. And obviously, since this is Jobin, which is using a different version of Inside Jabba's belly, obviously, he speaks in Ancient Hylian, which we can now understand. Well met, Hyrule King. Well met indeed, Jobin. I am pleased to see that you are safe. The events that we have long feared seem to have been set into motion. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. If you have sought me out, it must mean you have found the Hero of Time, does it not? Unfortunately, that is not so. Then for what purpose have you come to see me? The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one. And yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. Promise? You suggest that I leave the fate of Hyrule up to mere chance? I do. It is the only way. I see. Then I suppose it is up to the gods to deem whether his courage is true. I give to you the guideposts to the gods. And here we go, the final pearl. The pearl of my favorites of the 3 goddesses. Nehru's pearl. The water spirit Jobin was kind enough to give you this jewel, a treasure of one of the goddesses. This jewel should dispel the curse that Ganon has cast upon this land. So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. Tell me, Hyrule King, have you learned the whereabouts of the one who carries on the bloodline of the Princess Zelda? I believe I have. That is well. You must protect Zelda. She cannot be permitted to fall into the hands of Ganon. I am counting on you. And more slowdown. There we go, we got the final pearl. Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jobin gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all of the pearls. Are you ready, Oni-chan? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jobin has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on Outset right now, so that you shall not have any regrets later. Yeah, unfortunately, we will have to come back for a few things. But, you know, I think I can stop for right now, because I have been recording for quite some time. So I will see you guys next time. Doing what? Probably some side stuff, along with placing the 3 pearls.